Welcome to Cognito Forms. We can help you create everything from simple surveys to multi-form workflows. And in this video, I'll walk you through the process of creating your first form. To get started, you have three options. You can start from scratch, choose a pre-built template, or you can even generate a form using AI. For this demonstration, we'll start from scratch. First, let's give our form a title. Underneath the form title, select an empty placeholder to add a new field. The field type you'll use will depend on the kind of information you'd like to collect. In this case, we'll need a name, phone number, email address, and I'll also add a text box field where the user can enter a message. You'll notice that whenever you select a field, the Field Settings menu appears on the left-hand side. These settings enable you to customize the field to your liking. For example, I can adjust the text box to allow multiple lines instead of a single line. I also have the ability to edit or hide the field label, add help text underneath the field, determine when the field should display, require the user to fill out the field before submitting the form, and much more. If you'd like to move a field to a different spot, you can drag and drop it to the area you want it to appear. And if you'd like to resize one of your fields, you can click on it to view options to either shrink it, make it larger, or expand it across the entire width of the form. Now we can preview the form by clicking the Preview button at the top of the builder. The Preview window allows you to test out the functionality of your form. Feel free to preview the form as much as you'd like. Any submission here will not be counted towards your overall entry allowance, but the data you enter here will also not be recorded. Depending on the type of workflow you're setting up, you may be able to view the form in different statuses and different roles. Speaking of workflow, you may want to get notified whenever a new form is submitted. To do this, open the Workflow menu and select the Submit action to view the action settings. To begin setting up your email notifications, open the email template. You'll want to update the email template with an appropriate address, and since we asked the user to enter their email address on the form, we can pull that information in here by clicking the Insert button. Once you've set that up, you can edit the message settings to your liking. For example, you may want to include entry details within the email itself. If you're setting up a workflow, you can include a workflow link here. That way, the next person involved in the workflow will receive a link to address their specific part of the workflow. If you'd like to learn more about setting up a workflow, I recommend watching our video dedicated to that topic. You'll find it linked in the description below. When you're done, make sure to save your changes to both the email template and the form. Once you save your form, you'll notice that some additional tabs will appear. The Build page is where we are now. This is where you'll add and edit your form fields. The Entries page is where your entry data shows up after a form is submitted. The Publish page is where you'll go to style your form and access your public link. To access your styling options, click on Themes. A form theme is a preset design that controls the layout, colors, fonts, and styles of a form to ensure a consistent look and feel. Here you'll see I've already created a basic grayscale theme. You can create and save up to 20 custom themes. Or if you don't want to save your theme, you can click Custom Styles. Whether you choose to create a saved theme or a custom style, you'll be able to edit the form header, the form itself, and the space around the form. And just so you're aware, if you're planning to embed your form, you could also customize the styles with your own CSS. The banner you see at the bottom of this form will only show for subscribers on the free plan. If you'd like to remove it, you can click the Remove button in the lower right corner to upgrade your account. Once you're finished customizing the look of your form, don't forget to save your changes. Now that your form is ready to go, you have a couple options when it comes to sharing it. You can copy one of the embed codes to embed your form directly into your website, or you can simply copy the form's public link. To test out your form, open the public link and fill it out. Unlike using the form preview, filling out the actual form will create new entries, process payments, and send email notifications. Submissions here will be recorded and will count towards your entry allowance. Once you hit the Submit button, you'll receive an email where you can view all the form details directly in your inbox. Or you can go to Cognito Forms and open the Entries page. From here, you can filter and sort your entries, export your data to Excel, and generate custom PDFs and Word documents. There are a lot of features and capabilities we didn't cover in this video, so if you'd like to learn more about Cognito Forms, be sure to check out our other videos and the help content available in our user guides. If you have any questions that you can't find an answer to, don't hesitate to get in touch with our support team.